Top 10 richest Muslim countries in the world. Number 10. Malaysia. Malaysia takes the 10th position in the list. The country has a GDP PPP per capita of $15,589 for 2011. Malaysia has relatively open state-oriented and newly industrialized market economy. Malaysia is an exporter of agricultural resources, the most valuable exported resource being petroleum. The country has also been the largest producer of tin, rubber, and palm oil in the world. Malaysia remains one of the world's largest producers of palm oil. Tourism in Malaysia is the third largest source of income from exchange. The infrastructure in Malaysia is considered as one of the most developed in Asia. Number 9. Libya. Libya is the 9th richest Muslim country in the world. The country has a GDP PPP per capita of $14,100 for 2011. Libya has the 10th largest proven oil reserves of any country in the world and the 17th highest production of petroleum in the world. The Libyan economy depends upon revenues from the oil sector, which constitutes all export earnings. High oil revenues and a small population have given Libya one of the highest GDPs per capita in Africa. Number 8. Turkey. Turkey takes the 8th position in the list. It has a GDP PPP per capita of $16,885 for 2011. Turkey has gradually opened up its market through economic reforms by reducing government controls on foreign trade and investment and the privatization of publicly owned industries. Tourism in Turkey has experienced a rapid growth and constitutes an important part of the economy. Other key sectors of the Turkish economy are banking, construction, oil, refining, petrochemicals, and automotive. Turkey is one of the leading shipbuilding nations and is ranked 4th in the world after China, Japan, and South Korea in terms of number of ordered ships. Number 7. Bahrain. Bahrain is the 7th richest Muslim country in the world. It has a GDP PPP per capita of $23,690 for 2011. Bahrain is regarded as one of the fastest growing economy in the Arab world. In 2008, the country was named the world's fastest growing financial center by the City of London's Global Financial Centers Index. Bahraini's banking and financial sectors has benefited from the regional boom driven by demand for oil. Petroleum is Bahrain's most exported product. Aluminium is considered as the second most exported product, followed by finance and construction materials. Number 6. Saudi Arabia. The country takes the 6th position in the list. It has a GDP PPP per capita of $24,430 for 2011. Saudi Arabia has the world's 2nd largest oil reserves, and oil accounts for more than 95% of exports and 70% of government revenues. It also has the world's 6th largest natural gas reserves. The country is planning to launch 6 economic cities which are planned to be completed by 2020. The 6 new industrialized cities are intended to diversify the economy of Saudi Arabia. Number 5. Oman. Oman is the 5th richest Muslim country in the world. It has a GDP PPP per capita of $28,800 for 2011. Oman's proved reserves of petroleum totals to about 5.5 billion barrels. In 2010, production was estimated at 816,000 barrels per day. Natural gas has increased greatly due to the development of gas fields. Oman's natural gas reserves are estimated at 849.5 billion cubic meters, ranking 28th in the world. Oman's mineral resources include copper, gold, zinc, and iron. Several industries have grown up around them as part of the national development process, which have provided jobs for many Omanis and has contributed to the nation's GDP as well. The citizens of the country enjoy good living standards. Number 4. United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates takes the 4th position in the list. UAE banks on its oil and gas for about 25% of the GDP, which is nearly $48,222 for 2011. In the country, petroleum and natural gas exports play an important role in the economy, especially in Abu Dhabi. A gigantic construction boom and expanding manufacturing base are helping the country diversify its economy. Number 3. Brunei Darussalam. Brunei is the 3rd richest Muslim country in the world. It has GDP per capita of about $50,506 For 2010, the country is rich due to its extensive petroleum and natural gas fields. The country's economy has been dominated by the oil and gas industry for the past 80 years, and the hydrogen resources account for over 90% of its exports and more than half of its GDP. The country is the 4th largest oil producer in the region and 9th largest exporter of liquefied natural gas in the world. Number 2. Kuwait. The country with a population of about 3.5 million is the 2nd richest Muslim country in the world. The gross domestic product per capita is $54,604 for 2011 PPP. Kuwait has proven crude oil reserves of 104 million barrels, estimated to be 10% of the world's reserves. Kuwait's oil production is expected to increase to 4 million barrel units by 2020. Other major industries include shipping, construction, and financial services. Kuwait has a well-developed banking system, and the National Bank of Kuwait is the largest bank in the country and one of the largest in the Arab world. Number 1. Qatar. The Gulf state with a population of 1.7 million topped the list of the world's richest Muslim countries. Qatar had booked a probable gross domestic product per capita of more than $88,919 for 2011. The country is considered to be one of the fastest growing economies in the world. The main drivers for this rapid growth are attributed to ongoing increases in production and exports of natural gas, oil, and petrochemicals. Qatar, which will host the 2022 Football World Cup, is also in the running for the 2020 Olympics Games. It has been a high-profile investor in recent times. The government is also pouring money into infrastructure, including a deep-water seaport, an airport, and a railway track, to make the country a better host for business and 2022 World Cup.